gentlemen, please welcome Robin Williams.
I've had heart surgery, thank you. Nice to be in Washington where the buck stops here. Way to go. And then it's handed out to AIG and many other people. Now, I have the new Timothy Geithner $20 bill. It's just been printed, kind of neat. Instead of "In God We Trust," it just says "Trust me." And it says "Spend before Tuesday." And also, instead of Andrew Jackson, it has the little man from Monopoly going. I know many of you have been looking for Sarah Palin's book. It is a bitch to find. Good luck. I found it somewhere between fiction and non-fiction in the fantasy aisle. It's kind of fun. Wonderful. You get the feeling with Sarah Palin in high school, she was voted least likely to write a book and most likely to burn one? Do you think that might have been...
Modern Midwest Entertainment, in conjunction with MBST Entertainment, Sony Music Entertainment, and Blue Wolf Productions, proudly present Robin Williams in the Midwest again. This multifaceted, incredible talent is coming to Michigan for one night only. I'm Chris French, CEO of Modern Midwest Entertainment, and I am proud to bring you Robin Williams. Saturday, March 10th, 2012, the historic State Theater in downtown Kalamazoo, Michigan will play host to this awesome event. Robin Williams is one of America's best-known comics. He has appeared in numerous stand-up comedy tours and HBO specials since the 1970s, with his most recent show, Weapons of Self-Destruction, being one of the most successful tours of 2008, grossing over $40 million and garnering another HBO special. Why does Robin Williams want to play here in Michigan? Simple. He was raised here. During his youth, his father worked for Ford Motor Company. Where else but in Michigan could this fabulous event be hosted? The historic State Theater in Kalamazoo, Michigan is the site of this main event attraction. Since 1927, the stars have shone brightly on the state. The state has seen its share of touring acts, from vaudeville to the big band era, stage shows, and even movies. The state has gone through some changes over the years, but it has retained much of its ornate look and grandeur from when it first opened. In recent years, the state has played host to artists such as Bob Dylan, Metallica, Pearl Jam, comedians such as Larry the Cable Guy, Ron White, Gabriel Iglesias, and the late Robert Schimmel. Highlights of Robin's itinerary include arriving at the state by leisure limousine at 10:30 a.m. and having a tour of the theater. 2 to 3 p.m. will be production meeting. 3 to 4 p.m. Robin will have personal time. Dress rehearsal will be at 4 o'clock. Interviews with Robin will be held at approximately 7 p.m. during the dinner time. The show starts at 9 and will last for approximately an hour and a half. After the show, Robin will have his discretion when he would like to go back to the hotel. The limo from Leisure Limousine will remain in attendance during the day. Some of Robin's rider stipulations include what is served for lunch and dinner, one 24-pack of water, 16-ounce bottles with the labels removed for the stage, a 36-inch table on stage, and 18 towels just off stage. Expenses for this show include 2 nights at the Radisson, limousine service from Leisure Limousine, rental of the State Theater, the fee for Sony Music Entertainment's licensing, the fee for Blue Wolf Productions, which includes sound, lighting, video production, Cue It Up catering, which is concessions for the show and backstage, and Robin Williams' appearance fee, which thankfully was paid for by an anonymous donor. The total of these, minus Robin's appearance fee is $45,699.98. Post-production marketing, distribution, and incidentals has been added for $500,000, bringing the grand total of costs to $545,699.98. The Kalamazoo Police Department has graciously offered to provide security. Revenues for this event include the theater revenues themselves of $73,415 possible if all 1,569 seats are sold, plus DVD sales would approximate around 50,000 copies at $14.99 apiece for $749,500. Audio CD sales, $25,000 at $12.99 apiece, $324,750. Digital video downloads, approximately $65,000 at $9.99 apiece for $649,350. Digital audio download, approximately $100,000 of those at $4.99 apiece for $499,000. Risk factors involved in this show could be associated with power outage in the venue. This is one of the main risk factors to this show. Likelihood with everything that's going into this event could be about medium. If this happens, the production company will have generators hooked up to the main power supply. Another factor would be Robin becoming ill, which is low in likelihood, and that would cause a postponement of the show. Now, what I've learned, artist management isn't easy. Preparing for a show, even for one night, can be very hard. It was very hard for me to do this, but I did it. I know the manager of the show has to know the positives and the negatives of the show and have contingencies to handle those. That was the risk factors. Being a booker of a show, being the middleman is even harder. Having to coordinate with the artist manager, the production company, the label, everything is just considerable time and effort, but I'll tell you, like I say in this slide, it's worth the effort when the show comes to pass and everybody is talking about it. And it makes me feel really good to be doing this, and I hope that when the time comes, I can do this and do this right for somebody, maybe even Robin Williams. Thank you very much.